The South African web market, to a layperson, emergent. It's coming here strongly. I mean, obviously, access to the web via mobile is quite possibly the strongest point of access for people, especially if you look at Mix It and so on. It's like 7 million plus users, as opposed to the 4 million or so users of kind of fixed, stable internet on computers as we know.
Well, the immediate main difference is broadband, obviously. I mean, the constant need of South Africans to worry about not just speed, but caps and limitations on what you can browse according to your budget is something that people overseas just don't deal with. You know, we were just discussing it this morning with someone, and we said the internet was invented actually for the kind of access that people have internationally. They have, you know, gigs of speed, they have unlimited bandwidth, they never have to even think about whether or not they're going to run out of something towards the end of the month.
South African users are a little bit more conservative, so I see that changing a lot. I see a lot of online retailers in the South African space doing phenomenally well. So I think it's a case of as soon as people gauge the trust of the internet and online, doing online banking, then starting to sort of do some more purchasing, that the trust will change. That's from a sort of a retail perspective. From a consumption point of view, I don't think much changes. It's about making sure that you serve relevant content to that audience. With the Web 2 revolution, it's all about user-generated content, and making sure that there's a network out there and a community out there which you identify with. So I think those kind of trends are very sort of universal in their approach.
South African users pre-Facebook really weren't in the majority seeing the value or the ease of being able to upload multimedia. So, yes, you have people uploading photos to Flickr, and you have people uploading videos to YouTube, but those were in the minority. Since Facebook's, arrived in South Africa, people really see the value of clustering into these communities and uploading photos and uploading videos, and so they're starting to see that it's actually not this big technical barrier that they thought it was before.
I think also how internet has become so popular in mainstream media. Newspapers are writing about stuff they saw on websites, TVs are writing stuff about websites, reality shows are pushing people back to their websites, so more people are being exposed to the internet and they need to embrace it. They want to go see online what's happening, why are these people mentioning the web addresses on TV and radio. So I think that old media pushing new media has helped a lot as well. The cheaper internet access, things like Facebook and stuff like that, the viral marketing is. Now, there's a lot of people that just use Google and email, and they go on the internet twice a month. That's it. Check the email twice a month. They Google something, bang, it's done. Facebook, their friends telling them you have to go onto Facebook, and they go on, and then they get hooked, and they go on every single day. And then Facebook and MySpace, these social networks have helped everyday users discover that internet is an everyday thing. It's not just something you do every second day. It's part of your everyday life. Mobile's big in South Africa. It's huge, absolutely huge. Vodacom Live is bigger than News 24 in this country. I think they have 1.5 million unique eyeballs a month, where News 24 is over and under 1 million all the time, and that just shows you how big mobile in the country is. I think there's a huge market that is only on their mobile, and they don't have computers, they don't have internet, hence makes it a success. So I think mobile's big. Everyone needs to optimize for mobile. If you look at m.facebook.com, it's pretty big. People are always updating their stats. Friends of mine, so it shows that South Africans are using mobile.
In 10 years, people will look back and think, what is life like before?
The internet is going to be absolutely ubiquitous. I think that the desktop programs that we're using here, Microsoft Word, spreadsheets, Excel, everything else hosted on the internet, lots more collaboration around that, booking, everything done through the web. I just think that it's just going to be absolutely everywhere for the people who are connected.